So yeah, that was that face. Okay, but anyway, these are still very fun characters, but they seem to disappear halfway through the ending. Yeah, Ramesses flips the table, and they're never seen or heard from again. Guess they could have gone out worse ways. But then there's also Ramesses' son, who, oh my god, this kid has no character. I mean it. This kid is just a plot device. Just to be used later. That's really all that he's there for. We don't even see Ramesses' wife, so I have no idea how he came into the world. But he's there and then he dies. That's really it. He's just there and dies. And frankly, I'm okay with that because he had no character at all. So I didn't feel bad for him dying. Okay, so for the characters, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Sure, there are some of them that have character changes, and sure, there are some that go nowhere, but they're still pretty likable and still fun to watch, and like I said before, they make this movie. The story centers around them, so they're extremely interesting. Now on to the animation. Okay, so the animation style for this is classical hand-drawn animation. Like the ones that were used for Snow White and stuff. Like basically all the old classic Disney movies, that's their animation. But that wasn't just it. They also had to develop a whole entire new technique that I think was called retroscoping, where they would basically look around the whole entire thing but still use the exact same frame of animation. Yeah, that actually helped them make more of a Steven Spielberg-like movie. Or at least they tried to do it the way that he would do it. So yeah, the animation behind this is pretty cool and was pretty complicated. I mean, they had to make an animation software. A brand new one, for God's sake. They had to do that. I mean, come on, that had to be hard to do. Especially the way they did it. Oh my god. And also, this movie was mixed with hand-drawn and computer. So, in the crowd of big people at the end of the movie, oh my god, half of them would be, actually like a quarter of them would be hand-drawn. And the rest of them would all be computer. Most of them might need to take the red pill, but still. Most of it was computer. Like, most of those characters were computer, and during some of the displays walking past, you had to tell which one's computer and which one of them's hand. Because, oh my god, that is really cool. I just thought that was a great little tidbit, because that is awesome. That they mix those styles. Also, the Angel of Death is also computer animated. And yet, they did the animation style to make it blend in with the hand-drawn. Yet still look really elegant and horrifying. So, yeah. Great job, DreamWorks. So for the animation, I give it a 10 out of 10 because the animation in this is great. It's well done, and it just looks beautiful to watch. And now on to the song, because this was a musical. Why? I don't know. Now, I love these songs. All of them hit right out of the park. Now, I don't know that much about songs, but I've reviewed enough songs by now. So, first there is Deliver Us, which is a great opener to this movie. It shows how these slaves are being treated and also how much it hurts this mother to actually send her baby down the river. And it shows that wonderfully. They really do take like 7 minutes to show the song. You know what? All of it's well done. Heck, some of it's even in a different language, which is pretty cool. I mean, one of these actresses might not have even known this language. And yet, they just had to learn the language, maybe, to just do that one song. That's pretty cool. That might happen. if they did that, then congrats, singer, because that's pretty cool. Also, that's the only scene of Moses' mother, but it does kind of play in later, which also makes it sort of a little bit of a plot device, but it's still a good song. Then after that is All I Ever Wanted, which, again, is a pretty good song, but if there's a limitation to it, it's very short. Really, the song just goes and is just there, and that's it, and that's gone. But then leads up to Moses' Nightmare, which is a great segment. So yeah, it's definitely welcome, and it does show how Moses feels about actually being a slave, instead of being the Prince of Egypt. And then after that, there's the Queen's reprise of that song, which is okay. And then there's... God, what was the next song? Oh yeah, Through Heaven's Eyes, which actually the reason why they made this song is because they wanted to tell what's the measure of a man. And this song does explain that. It's a very great song with great lyrics. Just listen to the lyrics of that song, and man, it's a great song. It's really fun, and it also shows a montage of what's been going on with Moses' life, so it's very interesting. And then my second favorite song in it is Playing with the Big Boys. Oh my god, this song is great. It's the only song sung by Head Up and Hoy. Again, I think I said their names right. And oh my god, they do a great job. It's not the dentist song that Steve Martin sang before, but Steve Martin does do it great. And oh my god, this song is so much fun. Everything's done in the dark, everything's done with smoke and mirrors. And it is just wonderful. And it does really show how they use smoke and mirrors a lot. And oh my god, it just works so great in the illusion. The audience in that song was clapping, and so was I. And then after that one is my favorite song out of the whole movie, the Plague song. Oh my god, this song should have been the sum up of this movie. Not the song that came after this one, this one. Because this shows what's going on with the plagues. It's the biggest point in the whole movie. All the plagues are going on. The brothers are singing about how they wish things could go back to the way it was, with them being good brothers, and god, it's so climactic. Everything is great. This song was just great. It was all done wonderfully. And DreamWorks, you guys did this song great. And then, after that one, the song at the end, which I don't even care to know the name of, it is so boring, and it's so paced at and it's just put at the wrong moment. And really, all the firstborn have just died, except for Ramesses for some reason, even though, yes, since Moses wasn't his real brother, then he wasn't a firstborn, he was just the only born. But still, he died. His son died, all the firstborns are now dead, and yet, what do? They start singing. Oh my god, this is the worst time song ever. There's like, oh, well, all the firstborns just died, you just went to a corner and started crying about that. Even you're the one who sort of caused it, but even you were upset about it, and... Well, I'm just gonna sing about how we're free now. I'm like, what? What caused that? What made her want to sing? I don't know, and I will never know, but still, the songs in this movie are a lot of fun. And, although, to my mom, it really did annoy her because it's a Bible story and there are songs. Yeah, those two don't really work. But here they really do feel like they're most welcome. And they do fit the tone of the story and actually do help progress time. And save a little bit of time. So for the songs, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 because, you know what, these songs are just fun. Sure, some of them are put at the wrong time. God, that one song at the end, God, I hate that song at the end. It was so poorly timed. Like, maybe at the end of the movie they could have sang that, but not when they did. So, for this movie, I really do enjoy it. I love how it focuses more on the brother and brother relationship. That is something that really needs to be focused on. And the characters are great. There aren't that many, but they're really well done. And they do have a lot of time given to them to give them some character. Oh yeah, and also, interesting fact, the person who voiced God was actually Moses. Do with that what you will. So, for this movie, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's a lot of fun and definitely worth checking out. And next week, I'm going to be reviewing a movie from one of my favorite actors, Bicentennial Man.